Austria is a country that sings. It sings with the sound of music from its grand Vienna opera houses. It sings with the gentle lapping of water on the shores of its pristine lakes. It sings with the whisper of the wind through its mighty alpine peaks. This is a place where every view feels like a masterpiece painting. The landscapes are vast and breathtakingly beautiful. Here, nature and culture come together in a perfect symphony. You can feel the history in the air, from the grand palaces of emperors to the charming, humble village homes. It is a nation that holds its traditions close to its heart. They call Austria the land of music, and for good reason. This is where great composers like Mozart, Strauss, and Schubert lived and worked. Their melodies seem to linger in the streets and concert halls. But the music of Austria is also found in its nature. The country is a treasure trove of natural wonders. About 2/3 of Austria is covered by the Alps, creating a dramatic backdrop for everyday life. Its lakes are so clean you can often see right to the bottom. The mighty Danube River flows gracefully through the land, carrying stories and trade as it has for centuries. It's a land of fresh air and open spaces. Let's look at some numbers that paint a picture of this remarkable country. The Alps dominate over 60% of its territory, making it a paradise for hikers and skiers. It boasts hundreds of crystal-clear lakes, perfect for a refreshing swim on a warm summer day. The Danube, Europe's second longest river, winds its way through northern Austria for about 350 kilometers. With a population of around 9 million people, it never feels overly crowded. Austrians enjoy one of the highest qualities of life in the world. They have found a wonderful balance between cherishing their rich past and embracing a sustainable future. This balance is what makes Austria so special. You can spend your morning exploring a medieval castle perched on a hill. Then, in the afternoon, you can enjoy a delicious slice of cake in a cafe that has been serving customers for hundreds of years. The people are proud of their heritage, and they love to share it. You will see it in their colorful festivals, their traditional clothing, and their delicious food. Austria invites you to slow down. It asks you to breathe in the clean mountain air, listen to the beautiful music, and simply enjoy the moment. This is a journey for the senses and the soul. Vienna is a city of imperial grandeur and cozy corners. It was once the heart of the mighty Habsburg Empire, and you can feel that history everywhere. Majestic palaces like the Hofburg and Schönbrunn stand as proud reminders of a glorious past. Horse-drawn carriages, called fiacres, clatter along cobblestone streets, taking you back in time. Yet Vienna is also a modern, vibrant city, full of life and energy. It's a place where you can wander for hours, discovering hidden courtyards and magnificent squares. The city has a rhythm, a graceful pace that feels like a slow and elegant waltz. It's a place to be savored, not rushed. The Viennese cafe culture is a world of its own. These are not just places to grab a quick coffee. They are institutions. They are the city's public living rooms. People come here to read the newspaper, meet with friends, write, or simply watch the world go by. Stepping into an old cafe like Café Central or Café Sacher is like entering another era. You are surrounded by plush velvet seats, marble-topped tables, and elegant chandeliers. The waiters, with their formal attire and impeccable manners, add to the timeless atmosphere. Here, ordering a coffee and a slice of cake is a cherished ritual, a pause in the day. And oh, the cakes! Vienna is a paradise for anyone with a sweet tooth. The most famous treat is the Sachertorte, a rich chocolate cake with a thin layer of apricot jam, traditionally served with a dollop of unsweetened whipped cream. It is a true Viennese icon. Then there is the apple strudel, or Apfelstrudel. It features paper-thin pastry wrapped around a delicious filling of apples, raisins, and cinnamon. Enjoying these delights in a historic cafe is an essential Viennese experience. It is a moment of pure indulgence, a sweet taste of the city's soul that you will remember long after you've finished the last crumb. Vienna's charm shines brightly even in the winter. When snow blankets the city, it becomes a magical wonderland. Christmas markets pop up in the grand squares, filled with the scent of mulled wine and gingerbread. Lights twinkle on every corner, creating a warm and festive glow. But no matter the season, music fills the air. From the world-renowned Vienna State Opera to street performers playing classical tunes, the city lives and breathes music. It is a place where history is alive, culture is celebrated, and every moment feels like a scene from a beautiful old film. The region of Tyrol is the very heart of the Austrian Alps. This is where the mountains are at their most dramatic and majestic. Their snow-capped peaks seem to touch the sky, watching over green valleys dotted with charming villages. Life here moves with the rhythm of the seasons. In Tyrol, you are constantly surrounded by awe-inspiring natural beauty. It is a place that makes you feel small in the best possible way, humbled by the power and grandeur of nature. The air is crisp and clean, and the sound of cowbells often echoes through the hills. This is Austria, at its most rustic and powerful. Tyrol is a land where traditions are deeply woven into the fabric of daily life. The people here are proud of their heritage, and it shows. You will see locals wearing traditional felt hats or beautifully embroidered clothing, not just for festivals, but as part of their identity. The villages themselves are a blend of old and new. You might see a centuries-old farmhouse with intricate wooden balconies standing next to a modern building with sleek, sustainable design. This respect for the past while looking towards the future is a hallmark of the Tyrolean spirit. It is a place that feels both timeless and forward-thinking. For those who love the great outdoors, Tyrol is a true paradise. In winter, its mountains transform into a world-class playground for skiers and snowboarders. Famous resorts like St. Anton and Kitzbühel attract winter sports enthusiasts from all over the globe. The slopes are vast and varied, offering something for everyone, from gentle runs for beginners to challenging pistes for experts. The atmosphere in the ski villages is lively and cheerful, with cozy mountain huts offering warm drinks and hearty meals. It is the perfect way to embrace the cold and celebrate the beauty of a winter landscape. But Tyrol is not just for winter. When the snow melts, the mountains reveal a network of hiking and biking trails. The green meadows are filled with colorful wildflowers, and the forests offer cool shade on a sunny day. It is a place to reconnect with nature, to walk for hours without seeing another soul, and to feel a profound sense of peace. Whether you are an adrenaline seeker or someone looking for quiet contemplation, Tyrol offers an escape. It is a region that challenges your body, soothes your mind, and captures your heart with its raw, untamed beauty. Nestled between a serene, glassy lake and a dramatically steep mountain, Hallstatt is a village straight out of a fairy tale. It is one of the most picturesque places in all of Austria, and perhaps the world. The traditional houses, with their colorful facades and flower-filled balconies, seem to cling to the mountainside. They are built closely together, creating a cozy and intimate atmosphere. As you wander through its narrow, winding lanes, you feel as if you have stepped into another time. The village is so beautiful that it has inspired countless artists and poets over the centuries. Its image is famous, but seeing it in person is truly breathtaking. The centerpiece of Hallstatt's charm is its magnificent lake, the Hallstätter Sea. The water is incredibly clear, reflecting the surrounding mountains and the sky like a perfect mirror. On a calm day, the reflection of the village and its church steeple on the water's surface is a magical sight. You can rent a small electric boat or a traditional wooden boat called a plet to glide across the lake. From the water, you get a completely different perspective of the village and its stunning setting. The peacefulness of being out on the lake, surrounded by such immense beauty, is a deeply calming and memorable experience. Life in Hallstatt moves at a gentle, unhurried pace. Because the village is so compact and car-free in its center, the best way to explore is on foot. Every corner reveals a new, delightful view. You can climb up to the World Heritage Skywalk for a panoramic vista that will leave you speechless. You can visit the historic market square, surrounded by beautiful old buildings. The village has a rich history centered around salt mining, which dates back thousands of years. You can even visit the world's oldest salt mine, located high above the village, to learn about this fascinating past. Hallstatt is a place that encourages you to slow down and simply be present. It is a destination for quiet reflection. It's about finding a bench by the lake and watching the swans glide by. It's about enjoying a coffee at a small cafe while gazing up at the mountains. The atmosphere is one of profound peace and tranquility. While it has become very popular with visitors, if you stay overnight, you can experience the magic of the early morning or late evening when the day trippers have gone. Hallstatt is more than just a pretty picture. It is a feeling of serenity that stays with you. The Großglockner High Alpine Road is not just a road. It is an adventure. It's honestly an incredible feat of engineering that takes you on a journey into the heart of the Hohe Tauern National Park. This scenic drive twists and turns its way up into the high mountains, offering spectacular views at every bend. As you ascend, the landscape changes dramatically. You leave the green valleys behind and enter a world of rugged rock, snowfields and glaciers. The road itself is a masterpiece, carefully designed to blend with the natural environment. It is a drive that demands your full attention, rewarding you with some of the most stunning vistas in all the Alps. This road is a testament to the Austrian respect for nature. It was built in the 1930s to give people access to the majestic high alpine world, but it was done with great care. Today, it serves as a meeting point between humanity and the wild environment. Along the route, there are numerous lookout points and information centers where you can stop. These places allow you to get out of your car, breathe in the thin mountain air, and learn about the unique flora and fauna of the region. You might even spot a marmot sunning itself on a rock, or a mighty ibex navigating a steep cliff. The destination for many on this road is the Kaiser Franz Josefs Höhe Visitor Center. From here, you get a direct and breathtaking view of Austria's highest mountain, the Großglockner, and the Pasterze, its largest glacier. Standing there, looking at the immense river of ice snaking its way down the valley, is a humbling experience. It is a powerful reminder of the forces of nature that have shaped this landscape over millennia. You can see the effects of climate change here, as the glacier has been receding, which adds a poignant layer to the experience. It makes you appreciate the fragility of these beautiful places. Driving the Großglockner High Alpine Road is more than just a trip from one point to another. It is an experience that connects you with the raw power and beauty of the mountains. It is a journey that, honestly, elevates your spirit as you climb higher and higher. The road is typically open from May to early November, and each season offers a different kind of beauty. Whether you are surrounded by summer wildflowers or the first dusting of autumn snow, the drive is unforgettable. It is a perfect example of how Austria allows people to experience its natural wonders in a respectful and awe-inspiring way. Salzburg is a city that seems to be made of music and history. It is famously the birthplace of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and honestly, his spirit is everywhere. You can visit the house where he was born and the residence where he later lived, stepping back into the 18th century. The city's love for music goes far beyond Mozart, however. Every summer, it hosts the Salzburg Festival, one of the world's most famous celebrations of music and drama. During this time, the entire city becomes a stage. The sound of opera and classical concerts spills out from grand halls and fills the historic streets, creating an electrifying atmosphere. The city's architecture is a stunning example of the baroque style. As you wander through the old town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, You are surrounded by magnificent churches, grand squares, and ornate fountains. The Salzburg Cathedral is a masterpiece, with its impressive dome and powerful presence. Every street and alleyway seems to tell a story. The city is beautifully preserved, making it easy to imagine what life was like here centuries ago. It is a joy to simply get lost in its labyrinth of charming streets, discovering hidden courtyards and delightful little shops along the way. Dominating the city's skyline is the mighty Hohensalzburg fortress. This imposing castle sits high on a hill, watching over the city below. It is one of the largest and best preserved medieval castles in Europe. You can take a funicular railway up to the top or enjoy a brisk walk. From the fortress walls, you are rewarded with an absolutely breathtaking panoramic view of Salzburg, the Salzach River that flows through it, and the surrounding alpine peaks. Exploring the fortress is like a journey back in time, with its medieval chambers, courtyards, and museums revealing centuries of history. Salzburg is also a city of beautiful gardens. The Mirabell Gardens, with their perfectly manicured flower beds, mythological statues, and grand Pegasus fountain, are a delight to explore. Many visitors will recognize them as a key filming location from the classic movie, The Sound of Music. Walking through these gardens, with the fortress in the background, is a truly iconic Salzburg experience. The city masterfully combines its rich musical heritage, stunning architecture, and beautiful green spaces. Salzburg is not just a place to visit, it is a place to experience, a city that captures both the ear and the eye. Zell am See is a perfect postcard of Austrian beauty. It is a charming town, situated on the shores of the crystal-clear Lake Zell, with majestic mountains rising up all around it. This unique combination of lake and mountains offers an incredible variety of activities, no matter the season. In the summer, the lake is the heart of the town. People swim in its refreshing waters, sail across its surface, or simply relax on the shore, soaking up the sun. The deep blue of the lake, set against the green of the mountains, creates a scene of incredible natural harmony. It is a place of serene beauty and active fun. The town itself has a lovely medieval center that is a pleasure to explore on foot. The pedestrian-only streets are lined with colorful buildings, inviting shops and cozy cafes. You can stroll through the town square, admire the historic St. Hippolyte's Church, and feel the friendly, relaxed atmosphere. The food culture in Zell am See is also a highlight. You can find everything from traditional Austrian inns serving hearty mountain fare to elegant restaurants with beautiful lakeside terraces. Enjoying a delicious meal while watching the sunset over the lake is an experience you will not soon forget. When winter arrives, Zell am See transforms into a magical snowy paradise. The frozen lake becomes a giant natural ice rink for skating, and the surrounding mountains offer fantastic skiing and snowboarding. The local ski area, Schmittenhöhe, is easily accessible directly from the town. It provides stunning views over the lake and across to the high peaks of the Hohe Tauern National Park. The nearby Kitzsteinhorn Glacier offers guaranteed snow and skiing for much of the year. The combination of lakeside charm and top-notch winter sports makes Zell am See a truly special destination. What makes Zell am See so appealing is its versatility. It is a place where you can have a relaxing holiday or an action-packed adventure. You can spend one day hiking to a mountain summit and the next day enjoying a peaceful boat ride on the lake. The seasonal charm is also a big draw. Spring brings blooming flowers, summer offers warm sunshine and water sports, autumn paints the landscape in brilliant colors, and winter delivers a snowy wonderland. Zell am See captures the essence of the Austrian lifestyle, offering a perfect blend of nature, activity, and relaxation. Graz, Austria's second-largest city, offers a different but equally captivating flavor. It is a city where history and modernity exist in a lively and harmonious dance. The Old Town is one of the best-preserved city centers in Central Europe and is a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site. As you wander through its streets, you are surrounded by a stunning mix of architectural styles, from medieval to Renaissance and Baroque. The rooftops, a sea of red tiles, are an iconic sight. The heart of the city is the Hauptplatz, or main square, a bustling hub of activity surrounded by magnificent buildings. High above the city, on a steep, tree-covered hill, sits the Schlossberg. This was once the site of a formidable fortress, but today it is a beautiful public park. All that remains of the old fortress is the famous Uhrturm, or clock tower, which has become the beloved symbol of Graz. You can take a funicular, a lift inside the hill, or walk up the winding paths to the top. The reward is a spectacular panoramic view over the city's red rooftops and the surrounding countryside. The Schlossberg is the green heart of Graz, a peaceful escape right in the city center. What makes Graz truly unique is its bold embrace of contemporary design. In 2003, when it was the European capital of culture, the city added some striking modern landmarks. The most famous is the Kunsthaus Graz, the city's modern art museum. Its futuristic biomorphic shape has earned it the nickname the Friendly Alien. Just a short walk away is the Murinsel, an artificial island made of steel and glass that floats in the middle of the Mur River. This structure, which looks like a giant open seashell, houses a cafe and an amphitheater. These modern icons create a fascinating contrast with the historic city. This creative spirit is palpable throughout Graz. It is a vibrant university town with a youthful energy and a thriving arts scene. It was even named a UNESCO City of Design, recognizing its strong focus on creativity and innovation. Yet, it never loses its relaxed and easygoing atmosphere. Graz is a city of hidden courtyards, bustling farmers' markets, and excellent cuisine. It proves that a city can deeply cherish its rich history while fearlessly looking to the future. It is a place of wonderful contrasts and delightful discoveries, showing another fascinating side of Austria. At the heart of Austria lies a deep and abiding respect for the environment. This is a country where nature is not just a backdrop, it is an integral part of the national identity. The air feels cleaner, the water tastes purer, and the landscapes are meticulously cared for. This commitment is evident everywhere, from the pristine lakes you can safely swim in to the well-marked hiking trails that crisscross the mountains. Austria has also been a leader in sustainable living and renewable energy, particularly with hydropower from its mountain rivers. This love for the natural world is a core value that is passed down through generations. Alongside this love for nature is a strong connection to tradition. Austrians are proud of their local customs, their regional dialects, and their unique heritage. This is not something that is just put on for tourists. It is a genuine and living part of their culture. You will see it in the vibrant festivals that mark the changing seasons, where people don festive tracht, traditional clothing like lederhosen and dirndls. You feel it in the warmth of a mountain hut, where you are served a hearty, home-cooked meal made from local ingredients. These traditions provide a sense of continuity and community in a fast-changing world. Austria is a place where the past and the present meet in a beautiful and harmonious way. A farmer in Tyrol might use a modern, high-tech tractor in a field that his family has worked for 500 years. A designer in Graz might create a futuristic building that stands respectfully next to a centuries-old palace. This ability to innovate without discarding the past is one of Austria's greatest strengths. It creates a society that is stable and rooted, yet also dynamic and forward-looking. This balance makes the country feel both timeless and relevant, a place that has learned from its history and is optimistic about its future. Ultimately, Austria is a land that offers a magical experience for every visitor. It is a symphony of soaring mountains, peaceful lakes, and elegant cities. It is a journey through history, art, and music. But beyond all the magnificent sights, It is the feeling of the place that stays with you. It is the feeling of breathing in pure mountain air, the taste of a perfect apple strudel, the sound of a Mozart melody, and the warmth of a genuine welcome. Austria invites you to come and discover its many wonders, to find your own rhythm, and to leave with your heart full of beautiful memories.